After the touchdown, Bass to kick it down to extend their lead. Now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Buying time to his left. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. From the 44, Jackson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now Allen, flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, flush to his right. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. To throw, it's Allen. 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Here we go.
A big gain there for the Bills.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Allen going to go on 4th down. Steps away. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams, the spark that often wins games.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Watch that, watch that, watch that. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, boys, come on.
Allen going to throw. finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Don't get nervous. What's left? What's left? It's just me.
Throwing now is Allen, sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they haven't been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
No. Off.
They do go for it. Here's Allen, eluding the pressure right. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jerry Hughes on the stop. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. The 20.
All you got to do is look and learn.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens get a bit closer. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
49, check 49.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Being chased out left. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Bills are going to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
4 down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Here we go, G. 49.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Past the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Edwards will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
They'll try and throw for it. Steps away to his left. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. From midfield, here's Allen. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Bills on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Allen. He'll buy some time right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Allen to throw it. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Touchdown! Tommy Sweeney from 19 yards away. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Well, that 2-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people can't see this, but you've got a ball in your hands now, and you've got the thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us, because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 62 yards. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
So once more, the Ravens will come to the line here and go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Round 80. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. First down and more for Allen. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Let's go.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Throwing on first down is Allen. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen rolling to his left.
Oh, yeah, that's how
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen, eluding the pressure right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Out to his left. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Allen now looks to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
You don't want none? Get some.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 75 yards. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Safe, safe, safe. Off 52.
On first down, Allen. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Come on, boy.
A final shot before half for Allen. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Double up.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Here's Allen sliding out of the pocket. That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to look deep for Watkins. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the third quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson can't get away, and he's taken down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, Jackson forced out to his left. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Shift. Slam.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. To the air, Allen. He'll buy some time right. Stays on his feet. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Blue Dan. 25.
No, we changed it.
Check 25.
Play action. It's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
180. 180. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Report.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. To throw is Jackson. That's caught.
It don't even matter, baby. It don't
And
matter.
he'll
It's
get
okay.
into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now Allen rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation, run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Oh, this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down. Going deep for Diggs. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
DC, ready? DC.
49.
13.
Watch the six.
Ready, shot.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready, shot.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
180. Sit hot. 180.
Right there. Pick it up.
13.
Come. 58.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
180. Ready, shot. 180. Ready, shot.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route, and the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Hey, report. Go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Let's go, D.
Buying time to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over.
Out, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
40's Mike. Let's get the ball.
Operating from the gun, Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Here's Allen on first and 10. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there,
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Here I come.
Hey, tight.
Check the backer.
Back to throw. Allen, flush to his right. And this one caught by Beasley. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Mike 6.
They'll look to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Mike 3.
Brown 80. Hey, home. Stay with your man.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary.
I'm coming after you.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Let's get that ball. Mike 3. Combo.
Looking to throw. Allen works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. 3 yards the gain there, second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it third down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Check 26. Hey, switch gears.
Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Watch twist. 180. What a shot.
Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
49's a Mike.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Now Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well. And they pick.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Hey. Mike 3.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Half 85.
Mike 3. Switch up.
They'll flip this quickly out to Beasley. That catch good for only a couple.
Sub.
He wasn't ready.
Half 10.
He'll go right back to Beasley. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime, they've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, That's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.